When you think about who makes your iPhone, your mind immediately goes to Apple, right? Or Nvidia for your graphics card. But behind all these massive tech brands, there's a single, unseen company. A company whose tech is humming away inside your phone, your car, even the data centers that basically run the modern world. And chances are, you've never even heard of them. So, who actually makes the most important part of your phone? The little silicon brain that makes it all work. See, the brand on the outside of your device isn't the one making its most critical component. The reality is, our entire digital world is becoming more and more dependent on one single, unbelievably powerful company. So let's do this. Let's uncover that secret that's hiding in plain sight, right inside your phone. It's time to pull back the curtain and meet the powerhouse we're talking about, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, better known as TSMC. So TSMC, like the name says, they make semiconductors, or chips. But saying that is kind of like saying Ferrari just makes cars. It's a massive understatement. They are, by a huge, huge margin, the world's largest and, more importantly, the most advanced chip manufacturer on the entire planet. To really get why they're so powerful, you have to look at their business model. You see, companies like Apple and Nvidia, they're called fabless. It means they don't have their own factories or fabs. They are brilliant architects, designing these incredible chip blueprints. TSMC, on the other hand, is what's called a pure-play foundry. They don't design a single thing. They are simply the master builders for literally everyone else. Yeah, here's a fantastic way to think about it. If a chip is a tiny computer brain, then TSMC is the world's most advanced, most sophisticated factory for those brains, churning them out on a scale that is just mind-boggling. So the big question is, how on earth did one company get this dominant? Let's dig into why TSMC has become the absolute backbone of our digital world. I mean, just look at this list. The companies that depend on TSMC are a complete who's who of global tech. Apple's iPhone chips, Nvidia's AI and gaming GPUs, AMD's processors, Qualcomm's modems. These giants don't just work with TSMC, they are fundamentally completely dependent on them. And what do you get when you're the world's indispensable factory? Well, how about a staggering $75 billion in revenue projected for this year alone? That number isn't just big, it's a direct measurement of how critical they are to the entire global economy. The process itself sounds incredibly complex, but from a high level, it's pretty straightforward. The world's biggest tech companies send their top secret, multi-billion-dollar chip designs over to TSMC. Then, TSMC works its magic, fabricating those designs perfectly, millions and millions of times. And those finished chips? They become the beating heart of the devices you and I use every single day. But at the end of the day, TSMC's dominance isn't just about their size. It's about their technology. They have a massive technological lead. We're talking about manufacturing circuits that are just a few atoms wide, a level of precision that is years ahead of anybody else and is almost impossible to copy. That right there is their secret weapon. But this is where the story gets even bigger, because it goes way beyond just business and technology. Because of its unique position, TSMC has become something else entirely, a critical strategic asset in geopolitics. And that puts it in a very, very tense position. You have one single company on one single island sitting right at the center of the massive technological rivalry between the United States and China. And the stakes here, they are incredibly high for both superpowers. The US relies on TSMC for its biggest tech companies and, crucially, for its most advanced defense systems. China, meanwhile, needs TSMC's chips to fuel its gigantic consumer electronics assembly industry. This mutual and sometimes conflicting dependence makes the company's stability a matter of global security. This makes TSMC a company so foundational that any disruption to its factories, whether it's from political tensions, a natural disaster, anything, it wouldn't just slow down the tech world. It could genuinely shake the entire global economy to its core. Okay, so let's bring this massive global story all the way back home, back to you. because understanding TSMC really changes how you see the technology that surrounds every one of us. The next time you pick up your phone, just remember what's really going on in there. It's not just the logo on the back. It's this quiet, unseen giant, TSMC, that's actually making it all possible. And all of this leaves us with one final and really important question. Our entire interconnected digital world has become breathtakingly reliant on a single company located on a single island. Now, that's a marvel of global efficiency for sure, but it's also a single point of incredible fragility. So you have to wonder, what happens to all of us if, for any reason, it just stops?